If you think that pumping iron in the gym is the equivalent to good health, then I'm about to drop a truth bomb on you, and it might change your perspective on health forever. Let me ask you a question. Do you think I felt great in this picture? If you said yes, then you're completely wrong. I followed all the traditional advice about health, fitness, and wellness. I ate a gram of protein per body weight. I lifted heavy weights, did supersets and drop sets till my joints snapped. I took BCAAs, creatine, protein powder, and casein at night. And all it did was it left me with a serious chronic back pain, and it made it hard to even stand for long periods of time. It gave me gut issues. It left me with a bloated gut. It gave me mental struggles like anxiety, depression. I actually was put on prescription, and I was feeling like terrible, moody every time that I woke up in the morning. Now, sure, I looked good, but what's the point? And the worst part is you might think I was able to do like backflips, run 100 miles, climb mountains, but I really wasn't athletic at that point. I'd actually lost some of my athleticism at that point. For a few years, I went to several doctors, specialists, chiropractors, osteopaths, massage therapy. Like if you name it, I probably tried it. And here's what I really learned by putting the puzzle pieces together by myself from all of these different 3 blind mice, putting them all together, that skyrocketed my energy, resolved my back pain, improved my mental and physical performance. You see, health, fitness, and wellness can be divided, or I divided into 3 categories. First, let's look at performance, which is like mental sharpness and great physical performance. Then vitality, high energy, longevity, living a disease-free life. And obviously the one we talk about the most and you see on Instagram and all over the newspapers and magazines is aesthetics, right? Your ideal physique for your preferred activities, and really ultimately being happy with what you see in the mirror. We're gonna come back to that. I had the looks, but I was heavily lacking in my vitality, in my performance, and in other aspects. In fact, it's very rare to find people who have all 3 of them because it's such a complicated process. It's an internal, external process. Usually you'll see, for example, like pro athletes and CEO who are really high performance, but they lack vitality and good self-image and good body image when they look in the mirror, or they are burning the candle at both ends and they feel terrible. Then there's also the ones who have great vitality but are weak performance and they look scrawny, and quite honestly, most people don't want to look like them. There are also those people that you never want to have on your side in a fight, for example. They don't look like they can carry a hammer. So if I were to give you one thing, just one thing that would help you improve in all 3 categories that most of the health community rarely even talks about, it would be to give your whole system a true vacation, not just the body. And I'm not talking about going to go drink in Cancun, but the mind, the body, and the spirit, a complete vacation so that it can rewire, reground, repair, revitalize. And it's extremely important that we understand this. Again, I'm not talking about a type of vacation as in drinking in Cancun or sightseeing in Rome or even skiing in the Alps. I'm talking about giving the system time and the resources to recharge, repair, and replenish inside and out. But before I reveal to you how to reset your entire system, give your whole system a vacation, consider these things. On average, we eat about 70 tons of dehydrated foods in our lifetime, which can produce a lot of cellular waste and lead to many diseases. We're constantly moving, we're constantly under stress, and you don't need a PhD to know what I'm talking about. Stress is terrible for the body, especially if you're not resilient to it or able to manage it. We eat about a credit card's worth of microplastics a week or so. Then we follow traditional advice and try to become healthy by beating ourselves up in a dark room that we call a gym. If this is the modern environment that people live in, then it's almost impossible to improve your health at all, and which it is. And that's how we have to learn how to make our body more resilient. And that starts with learning how to give our system the proper vacation to reset, recharge, and replenish. Personally, I try to do this pretty regularly to maintain great health. And I've documented a very simple process inside the Gut Right Handbook, and I'll be more than happy to give you for free. Remember, true well-being does not come from a fluorescent gym. It begins by giving your mind, your body, and your spirit the true vacation that they deserve.